So there are scientific points and more political points. The scientific point is the value of international comparisons. Whether we do economics or public health or sociology or political sciences, it's just very important to compare how different people have tackled with similar problems, and that gives you a lot of opportunities to learn how successful policies actually were. The other one is in the substance and the science itself. It's amazing how different health is across even European countries. It's amazing how social networks differ between the North and the South. And it's equally amazing how elderly are doing economic-wise in Mediterranean countries vis-à-vis the Eastern countries, and Scandinavian as examples. So there's a lot to learn out of these differences, how economics works, how public health works, and also for sociological studies. I'm Axel Börsch-Supan, heading the Munich Institute for the Economics of Aging, which is part of the Max Planck Institute for Social Law and Social Policy. And my main job is running a large survey in continental Europe, which is called SHARE, Survey of Health, Aging and Retirement in Europe, which is a survey which looks into all facets of life of people 50 years old and over. I'm doing actually quite a broad array of projects right now. One project which may be particularly interesting right now is the question, what does retirement do to you? And I'm focusing on cognitive decline after retirement. We know that with age, eventually cognition will go down, but it seems to go down faster for those who retire early. So the question is that true, and why so? Another question which is related to that is, again, we know that the number of friends you have, colleagues and so forth, declines with age. Older age is often combined with isolation. But again, it seems to be accelerated and pronounced among people who retire early. Why so? That's an interesting question, and we don't have perfect answers yet. So almost always in research we are doing in the social sciences, it is very, very hard to do a randomized controlled trial, which is sort of the gold standard you would do in medicine or in physics or in the natural sciences. So we have to be very, very careful in statistical analysis to distinguish correlations from causation. What we're really after as scientists is causality. We want to know if we change some parameter in the system, how does the system react, causal effect. But very often we see that there are a ton of things going on at the very same time, particularly in economics and social sciences. So the biggest challenge is to find statistical, econometric methods to tease out causal mechanisms and distinguish them from sheer correlations and associations.